All right, hey folks, we're finishing chapter review today for Trig, and we're on 25. We've got this, and then the whole back page to do, and then we're gonna fill out a note card. So I'll put down on the note card what I think you should know. Where did my thing go?
For the pro test, we're gonna have to do.
Did you take it? Where did you put it? Yeah, where did you put it? Otherwise, you're gonna have to do this review on your own. Where did it go?
It's in your thing.
Where? Where? Oh, you silly kid.
Yeah.
I still blame Trevin. All right, here we go. I to the 17th power. You maybe know the shortcuts, but the only thing that I know is I squared. Like, I squared equals how much? Negative 1, all right? So I'm going to put everything in terms of I squared. I squared, can I get 17 exactly? No. So I've got to do 1 off to the side over here, but how many times do I take I squared times itself to get close to 17? 8, because 2 times 8 will give me 16 and then 1 more, right? Okay. Now, I squared is negative 1, and if I take negative 1 times itself 8 times, that's going to give me what? Negative 1 times itself 8 times. It's going to give me positive 1, right? Times this I, and 1 times I is I. Final answer. If you remember the shortcuts, 16 is a number less than 1, and 16 is divisible by 4, so it's going to be positive, right? And the fact that it has 1 more than that means it's going to be a positive I. Got it? If you remember the shortcuts, whatever, you can check. Okay. 42, I squared will go into 42 how many times? 21. If I take negative 1 times itself 21 times, that gives me negative 1. No, it's just negative 1. We don't have to hang an I off because he's even. He's an even number. Even exponents will either be 1 or negative 1. The fact that 42 is an even number but is not divisible by 4, right? It's even, but it's not divisible by 4 means it's going to be a negative. Yeah? Okay.
If it was like 40.
It would be 40, it would be a positive 1, yes. Or 44, it would be a positive 1. Correct. Okay, what do I do on C? Oil. 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times I? 3I. Negative 6 times 10? Negative 60I. What's negative 6 times positive I?
Negative 6I squared.
Negative 6I squared, but then the I squared is a negative 1, so that will end up being plus 6. Okay. Now I'm going to combine 36 minus 57I. Is that true?
Yep.
Why didn't the i's cancel out?
Because it's not a difference.
They're not
conjugates.
conjugates. They're not conjugates of each other, right? Yeah? Okay, those 2 things are not conjugates. Very good, very good. All right. Okay, given the quadratic, this guy, he is ready to go for us. Determine each of the following. They want me to find the discriminant. What is the discriminant?
A squared.
Yeah, negative b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. This is the quadratic formula. The b squared minus 4ac, that's the discriminant, not including the square root, right? So in part A, I'm going to move him down here. They need b squared minus 4ac. Okay, b squared is going to be negative 4 squared minus 4 times a is 1 and c is 6. Blech. Negative 4 squared is 16. Minus 4 times 3 is 12 times 6 is 72, I think. 16 minus 72 is going to be a negative 56. Did I do that right? My math. Negative 56.
So it's going to be an I.
That's what my discriminant is. B says determine how many solutions we will have.
0.
No solutions. Or you can say 2 complex or 2 imaginary. I'll just say two imaginary solutions.
How do I know that?
No solutions because it's negative. So that guy would have been negative 56 inside of here, and you cannot take the square root of a negative, so he's imaginary, right? So most people will give me no solutions because he's negative inside of a square root. Okay? So maybe let's talk about that. If your discriminant is negative, then that means you have no solutions. If your discriminant is positive, how many solutions will you have? 2 solutions. Okay, if your discriminant is 0, how many solutions will you have? 1 solution, because something plus 0 is the same thing as something minus 0, right? That's what we get. Good. All right, so determine how many solutions the function has, and then part C says find the solutions using the quadratic formula. So they want me to do the whole thing. Negative b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. All right, what will negative b be?
Negative
4.
Positive 4 plus minus the square root of? No. We've already did it, right? We already did it. Negative 56, right? All over 2 times a, which is? 6. Okay, let's break stuff down real quick. 56, will he break down?
Take it to
Yeah,
8 and
so-
7, 9 and
Nope.
nine.
Nope.
You have to have an I somewhere.
8 and 7 won't break down. 8, you can't take the square root of 8.
Oh.
But you can take the square root of 4.
Yeah, 4 and 3.
4 and, nope.
Nine.
4 and
What?
14.
I said 13.
4 and 14.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't you break?
The square root of 4 is 2. The square root of 14 is the square root of 14, right? Okay, so this guy is 4 plus minus 2 square roots of 14, but we're missing
2 I's for
I, right? If you want to put the I there, I don't care where you put the I. And then we're going to divide all 3 of those pieces by 2, right? So 2, 1, 3. So he will be 2 plus minus
I squared.
You don't take anything.
I square roots of 14 all over 3. Can you divide the 14 by 2 as well? No. I mean, you can, but it's right? Okay? The 14 stays like he is just the label on the end of the thing, right?
That'd just be ratchet.
It's like X.
It's like an X, yep. Can't do it. Okay, that's what he will simplify to. So, 2 imaginary solutions or no solutions, right? Because what is this trying to find, by the way? The zeros, like where this parabola crosses. And this is a smiley face parabola because it's a positive 3x squared. So he's doing one of those. Is what he's doing. And his y-intercept is 6, by the way. What?
If it was negative 3.
If it was negative 3, then it would be a frowny face. And if it had an I, then he would look like this. Right. Okay?
Oh, we have to
Good,
do that
good?
again.
Oh, we got to do it again. Boo. All right, same thing again. X squared minus 10x. I've got to throw the 25 to the other side, so plus 25. You guys can probably figure out what the answer is.
Quadratic function.
Sure. Negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. All right in there. Okay, find the discriminant. So we got a. I'm going to do a over here and b. A is b squared minus 4ac. So negative 10 squared minus 4 times 1 times 25. Some of you guys probably know this. That's a simple trinomial if you break him down. Yeah? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. This guy is 100. Whoa. 100 minus 100, which is 0. So my discriminant is 0. So we have one solution for part B. Okay, now we're going to figure out what that one solution is by using the quadratic formula. So negative b will be positive 10. I'm putting c over here. Plus minus the square root of 0 all over 2 times 1. Okay, so this is 10 plus 0 divided by 2 and 10 minus 0 divided by 2, which is
What is 5?
5, right? It's just 0, but then, yeah, you'll do all the things, right? Because if I break it down, multiply to get 25, add to get negative 10. X minus 5. So if I set this equal to 0, I get x equals 5, right? Okay, I get 2 of the same answer. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, that was C. Okay, good. Now we got story problems, a couple of them, right? This first one is a simple interest, right? Simple interest is calculated by principal rate time. Okay, except we're probably doing 2 simple interests at the same time. So principal rate time, I'm going to make them smaller. Principal rate time plus principal rate time equals my total interest, right? That's what I'm guessing is going to happen in this one. Okay.
Yeah.
He borrowed a total of $5,000 from 2 student loans. So this loan here plus this loan here ends up being $5,000 that he did total. One loan charges 3% interest. So I've got my principal times my rate times my time, principal times rate times time, all that good stuff. Okay. My rate of my first one is 0.03. And the other charges 2.5. That is 0.025. Okay. if the interest owed after 1 year was that much, determine the amount of principal for each loan. What? What's my time for each one? One.
And then you need
One.
the X's for the principal.
And then you need to figure out what the principal is. All right, but all of these are going into calculating interest, right? What goes in this blank?
The
130.
The whole 132.50, right? That's the interest. So the interest here plus the interest there equals the 132.50. Okay, now I don't know how much was here. Let's just put an X. What's the other one? Yeah, 5,000 minus X. Got it? We see why that is. Because both of those added together make 5,000. Okay, so now we just do the math, right? If I multiply all those three together, that would be 0.03x, right? Plus, the 1 is not doing anything, so I'm just going to back distribute this guy. What's 0.025 times 5,000? Like 125, I think. Yep. Is it 125? Yeah? If I did my decimals right, I'm like, no, it's going to be minus 0.025x equals the 132.50. Did you take 0.025 times 5,000? Okay. All right. Now what shall we do?
Minus 1.5.
I'm going to do this guy right here. If we combine 0.03 and 0.025x,
0.055.
0.015x.
0.05.
No, 0.005. 0.005. I lied. 0.005x. And then I'm going to kick the 125 to the other side. Can I do that at the same time? Is that confusing?
7.5.
Is what?
7.5.
That's what it is, 7.5? Yeah. Holy moly, I have a lot of decimals going on here. Divide by 0.005, divide by 0.005. 1,500?
Yep.
Does it make sense that that would be 1,500?
Yes.
Yeah, if the total amount is 500 or 5,000, okay? So I put 1,500 into what? Which one? That was the first one, which was I'm gonna label it with the 3%. 1,500 was in the, and then the other one was 2.5%. How much went in the 2.5%?
3,500.
3,500, because they have to add up to be 5,000, right? Does that seem like an appropriate answer? If I got a really big long decimal, I would probably check my answer if I were you. Yeah. Okay.
I hate dividing by decimals and minusing decimals.
Okay. Number 29. We have a mixture problem. So I'm guessing we've got like an amount times the concentration plus amount times concentration equals amount times concentration. Amount times concentration. Okay. Ethanol fuel mixtures have E numbers. Did you know that? If you go to the gas station, you get like E85 or whatever, Okay. For example, E10 is 10% ethanol, 85% gas, or 90% gas, right? How much E5 should be mixed with 500 gallons of E10 to make an E9 mixture? Woo! Okay, so the E's have to do with the concentration, right? Okay, the two that I'm mixing together are E10 and E5. Okay, so I've got one that's 0.05 and one that is 0.10. Those are my concentrations, right? And I want to end up with a concentration of 0.09. A 0.09 concentration, right? I'm adding a 5% concentration to a 10% concentration to get a 9% concentration, okay? Now, where does the 500 gallons go? Yeah, 5,000 gallons. 5,000 gallons is what I already have of the E10, okay? And I don't know how much I'm adding of the E5, right?
5,000 plus X.
Okay, so, but I know that my total final amount has to be 5,000 plus X or X plus 5,000, whatever. Yeah? I don't know what that noise was. Oh, yesterday somebody was listening to, what period was that? Was it this period? It was this period. Somebody was listening to, who does she have over there right now? They were listening to the Caesar speech.
What do you mean senior?
Yeah, I think they're doing.
I said senior.
No, they were listening to Caesar speech. All right. This one, 0.05x if I multiply plus, what's 5,000 times 0.1? 500? 500? You move the decimal? Equal?
550.
No, it's 500. It's 500. You're just moving the decimal. And then 0.09 times 5,000 is 450. Is that true?
Yep.
450? Plus 0.09x if I distribute him through, right?
Subtract the 4,000.
Okay. Subtract the 0.05x minus 0.05x. Okay. And I'm going to subtract 450. 450. So I've got 50 is equal to 0.04x, right? And then I'm going to divide by 0.04. I'll write them up here.
1,250.
So I'm dividing by 0.04 and dividing by 0.04.
1,200 what?
50.
X equals 1,250. And that was for what?
Gallons.
Gallons. Gallons of E5 that I'm adding to E10 to get an E9. So my total gals of E9 would be how much?
6,100 or 6,200.
6250 is how many gallons of E9 I have, or E9 I have left. What? You're confused on what?
E9 and E10.
E9 and E10 just talks about what percentage it is, right? So it's 9% ethanol and 91% gas. So 99%, 9% would be 0.09. E10 would be 10% ethanol, so 10%, 0.1. And E5 would be 5% ethanol, so 0.05. That's just the concentration that it is. Yeah.
No, let's not do that.
Okay. Number 30. Okay, they give you the diagram here. It says the leg of a hypotenuse is 2 inches or 2 feet. 2 feet less than the longer leg, right? So the longer leg is this guy. This one is 2 feet less than that. And the hypotenuse is 2 feet longer than the long leg. So this is the long leg, this is the short leg, and this is the hypotenuse, right? Okay, long leg, short leg. It's not a 3, 4, 5. Nice try. Okay. All right, good. Okay, the hypotenuse is that. Find the lengths of the sides of both triangles. All right, here we go. So we've got to figure out this, and we know those 3 sides, but we've got to put them into the Pythagorean theorem.
Oh.
Which side, so if I do a squared, b squared, c squared, right? Which side is side C have to be? The hypotenuse, which is the
Plus 2.
x plus 2, right? Okay. And then it doesn't matter which one the other one is. We could do x squared plus x minus 2 squared. Yeah. We'll do it like that. Okay. X squared. If I do x minus 2 squared, it's x minus 2 times x minus 2, which is x squared minus 2x minus another 2x plus 4, right? So here is that whole thing. I'm going to do x squared minus 4x plus 4. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. If I square the x plus 2 times x plus 2 is x squared plus 2x plus another 2x plus 4. So that guy will be x squared plus 4x plus 4. Okay.
Fourth
Just
cancel.
move some over.
Oh, the 4's do cancel. If you subtract 4, subtract 4. Right? Also, if I subtract this x squared and this x squared, that will cancel, right? If I want to. That'd be fine.
So it'll be
All right, so now I have x squared minus 4x equals 4x. Now what shall we do?
4x.
No, I don't want to do that.
subtract 4.
I'm going to subtract 4x. Okay, now this is going to be a little weird because we haven't really done maybe one of these. Like, it's not that bad, but like, what do I do with this? It's not a trinomial because it's not 3 pieces. So what do I do with it now?
Take an X out.
Yeah, we take an x out, right? Pull that x out front. What's left over?
X minus 8.
X minus 8 equals 0. Now what do I do? Yeah. This is the same thing as like if this was in a parenthesis, right? I would say x equals 0 and x minus 8 equals 0, right? So x equals 8 and x equals 0. Those are those two guys, right? Okay, so it wasn't a trinomial, but it was a binomial. I could just take a greatest common factor out, but you can't throw them in the trash, right? You pull them out front Can't throw them in the trash. Okay. I'll let you get that down, and then we'll go back to the story
So it was
problem
a
and
6,
figure out
8,
what it
10.
is. Mm-hmm.
that-
Which is a 3, 4, 5, actually. Ah! You were right, but you didn't know that you were right. So it doesn't count.
Just don't trust them.
Sure.
Check your track, one.
Ugh. Okay. Good. All right, now, which one is the right answer? 0 or 8?
8.
8, because you can't have a side that's 0. So this is 8. This guy is 6, right? This guy is 10. Okay, that was the sides of that triangle. So that triangle is a 6, 8, 10, which is technically a 3, 4, 5, right? Okay, so that's one triangle. But now I got to find the other one. This one is a 4, 10, something.
No.
It's not going to come out nicely.
4, 10, 13.
Okay. Which side are we trying to find here?
The C squared.
C, right? Okay, which one do you want A to be?
4.
4 squared plus 10 squared equals C squared. 16 plus 100
116.
is 116, and we want the square root of that. So you could write it as 410 comma square root of 116 if you want. If you don't want to write it as a decimal.
I'd be 10.6 to 8.
10.8. 10.8. Those are the sides of that one. Okay, so find the lengths of the sides of both triangles. Good.
There. Right.
Okay. This is about the level of difficulty as the questions are that are on the probe, except they don't give you the diagram. Could you use this and figure out what the diagram looked like?
Hell no.
Like they might give you like what the triangles look like, but they won't label the sides. They'll just give you that information.
Do you
Right.
have to be a student to take this?
There's no time limit, I can walk in.
I know. That's the
Can you make
worst
a
part.
number?
I think
So like you've really got to like analyze the problem, say, do I even know where to start figuring this out? If not, skip to the next one.
My luck.
Because if you don't have a direction within like 15 seconds, move on.
So will we get our scores back?
I think so. I think they give the scores back of everybody, but I don't know that for sure.
What? How many questions? 25%?
And they let us know October 10th, which is like next Friday. They'll get the results back. So hopefully. Okay?
Can you do it as a
Good.
teacher?
No. Like to submit? No.
You should have.
How will you know if you're right or wrong?
Well, I know which ones I get right. Like I can figure out if it's just the ones that I won't know how to do or I won't have time to do. We'll go over them in class afterward. Maybe we'll do like one a day or something in calc. That'd be kind of fun. Okay,
Why don't?
or maybe not. 31.
Hey, you should have mentioned.
31, 32.
As a student, and that way, if you win, you can go back to college.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, all right, moving on. What do you do first?
Plus 5.
Plus 5. Plus 5. Negative 2x is greater than 22. X is,
5 by negative 2.
yep, divided by negative 2, so
Switch your
less than negative 11. Is that it?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, that's it.
Do you guys know how to put that into a graph and
Definitely.
interval
Yeah.
notation, right? So negative 11, open circle to the left, negative infinity to negative 11. They didn't ask for you to do that, but just in case they do, right? There's that. Okay. All right, what do I do on B?
Change
Common
the
denominator.
first.
I'm going to go plus, minus, plus, plus, minus. I'm going to switch my stuff first. Okay. Then I want a common denominator. This guy plus this guy is less than this guy. Okay. Common denominator, 10, 10, 10.
Do we even
4 plus x. And negative x plus 3. And negative x. And what he needs. Yeah, you could just cross the bottom out, but whatever, that's fine. What's the first one need?
5.
5. What's the second one need?
2.
2. What's the third one need?
0.
Nothing, or 1. Okay. Bottom goes away. Boop. Am I going too fast?
Nope. Shit, I did right.
No? Okay. Back distribute the 5. So 20 plus 5x. Back distribute the 2. Minus 2x plus 6. Less than negative x. I'll stop for a second.
X is greater than 13.
itching my hand. I was
You ever hurt your
checking,
hand like this?
checking my heart's kind
You
of
never know when
doing
that
weird,
itches so
funky
bad you
things
gotta
this morning.
bite it.
Yeah, you're like,
All right, we ready? These four pieces together on the side, we can put together like 3x plus 26 equals negative x, yeah?
Divide by 4.
Whoa, not equals, less than.
Crap, I
subtract the 3 x.
breaks up.
You want to subtract the 3x over?
Yes.
Whoa.
Sure.
And then you just divide by negative.
26 Ugh. And negative 4 x.
Why do you do this to us?
6.5.
I don't know.
Why,
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you just...
I don't
It's
know.
greater
I don't
than-
know.
6.5
Divide by
is greater
negative
than x.
4. Divide by negative 4. X is,
Greater than.
flip it around.
Well, 6.5.
Negative 6.5. Yeah.
Negative 6.5.
So x is less than negative 6.5. Holy moly. Weird. Oh. How about it?
Ammonia.
How about it? Okay? All right, now what do they do? What do we do if they have absolute values in there?
Stuff over.
Move the stuff, isolate the absolute value, but then we have two
2 equations.
cases, right? Okay? Add the two. 3, absolute value of 4 minus x is less than 18. Divide by 3. So he goes away. Absolute value of 4 minus x is less than 6. Now I do my two cases. And you even probably have room. This is like the only problem you have room for.
Yeah.
Ah, ah, ah. 4 minus x is less than 6. What do you want your second case to look like? Negative 4 plus x, that's what I would probably do, is less than 6, so you don't have to flip your sign at all. Okay? I'm going to subtract the 4. Negative x is less than 2. And divide by a negative, so x is greater than negative 2. There's one answer. Write the solution in interval notation. Ooh. Okay.
X is less than.
Add the 4, x is less than 10.
Yep.
Can we graph?
Okay, yep. Let's graph them first because we need to do interval notation. So negative 2, positive 10, open circles for both. And are they going together?
Yep.
Together. So interval notation,
How come it's not like arrows going to infinity?
because it was one equation to begin with. So I want both of these answers to be correct at the same time. And the only way of that happening is if an and is happening. So I'm looking for the intersection between the two. They weren't like two separate equations. Yeah. Negative 210 is interval notation. What it looks like. Paren. Okay, B, I can start my two cases now, right? Case 1, case 2. Oh man, how do I do? Okay, case 1. I got case 1 figured out. Y plus 3 over 6 is less than 2. How do I do case 2 on that thing?
Negative y minus 3.
Is it negative y minus 3 over negative 6?
No, you'll get the
No. So you either got to do that, or
Just out of the 6 on your-
I want the 2 to be negative. I want y plus 3 over 6 to be greater than negative 2.
You just confused me. Why did we switch the sign?
So,
Because you had to.
Because I want to divide by a negative.
Yeah.
so there's really...
Right? If I make this negative right here, I leave the sign, right? Or I can divide the negative over to the other side and flip the sign. So now the
Whatever.
only thing that's negative is the 2, right? That makes sense?
Whatever. No.
No?
We don't get this.
Okay, let's just say he was y plus 3 is greater than 2. And my other
You mean
case
less
would have
than
been
2.
negative y minus 3 is greater than 2. I just divided by a negative 1
Okay, so you
and
skipped
made
a
him
step.
y plus 3 is less than negative 2 to
You
begin with.
skipped a step.
I just skipped a step. Yeah, kind of. Sure. Okay, what do I do first on the left?
Multiply by
Times 6. Okay, y plus 3 is less than 12 minus a 3. Y is less than 9. Okay, did you guys do them the same way that I did on number 2, on case 2? No? Okay, I'm going to multiply the 6 over. So y plus 3 is greater than negative 12, and if I subtract the 3, y is greater than negative 15. So my interval notation, he'll be together again, negative 15 and 9, and open circle in between, negative 15, comma 9, paren. Okay? How's that?
Done.
Oh, we gotta do a note card yet. Boo. All right, here we go. You're fine. What?
Wait,
No,
class is.
I'm gonna be gone tomorrow.
I can't read.
What time do we get out of here?
49. I thought
Okay.
we got now, but no.
We have 9 minutes or 10 minutes.
Oh, we got time. Okay, the main thing that I want to put on here is like our factoring methods, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So we have GCF. Do you want an example of a GCF?
Sure.
Simple trinomial, complex trinomial, difference of squares, difference of cubes, sum of cubes. Yeah? Do you want me to put an example of all of those on there? Yeah, sure, okay. 4x squared minus, I don't know, 8x. Let's do that one.
You think I can do it like this?
Are you sure?
I'll
Yes,
do it right
yes. Take a 4 and
And
an x out. And left is x minus 2. Done. That's like a GCF. That's a really easy GCF. Simple trinomial. X squared plus 7x minus 18. Simple trinomial. Multiply to get 18, add to get 7.
9 and 2.
Plus 9 minus 2. There you go. Complex trinomial. I gotta make sure it comes out nice first. Okay. Did you steal my pen again?
Wow.
There you go. Complex trinomial. This one might take a little bit of work. Maybe I should scoot the other ones down. What do we do first?
Multiply the 2 and then
2 and the 12 is negative 24. What do I get? Multiply to get negative 24, but when I add them, give me negative 5. 3 and 8. Negative 8, positive 3, whichever one you want to do first. I'm going to do it that direction. So I've got 2x squared minus 12, but then the middle two pieces become minus 8x plus 3x. Yeah? That's what he breaks down into. Now I have 4 pieces. Now do you remember what this process was called? Factor by grouping, right? What are you going to take out? 2x. Left is x minus 4. Plus, take out a 3. Left is, I hope, x minus 4. Otherwise you did it wrong. Or I did it wrong. So my two pieces are 2x plus 3 and x minus 4. There you go. Okay, that is factoring that. Difference of squares. Let's go like a 25x squared minus 36. Is that a difference of squares? Is it a difference? Are they two things that are squared? Yes. My two little bubbles. So what's the square root of 25x squared? 5x and 5x. What's the square root of 36? 6 and 6. And one of them is plus and one of them is minus. You don't like difference of squares? They're my favorite, Casey. They're my favorite. Favorite. Okay?
Oh, no, it's
The
the cubes.
cubes.
Isn't
The,
it where it's like
mhm.
A minus B?
Yep. Difference of cubes is a minus b. A squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay, I'll go sum of cubes while I'm at it. A plus b. A squared minus ab plus b squared. That's the sum of cubes. Okay. Should we do an example? I don't know. X squared minus 27. I'll make it really easy. That one anyway. If I'm trying to break him down.
you mean x cubed?
X cubed, I'm sorry. X cubed minus 27. I forgot.
Now make things up.
Okay.
I had to erase.
Boo. Okay, what's the A part going to be?
1
Nope.
x
X. What's the B part?
27.
No.
Plus 27.
3.
3
B is 3.
Oh.
Yeah. So, it will be X minus 3. Then, X squared plus 3x plus
9.
9. All right, should we do a hard one? 8x cubed minus 125. I don't know. Zoop. Zoop. Okay, what's A now?
A.
What's your A part? 2x. B is 5. So
4x squared.
2x plus 5. All right, 2x plus 5. And then you've got 4x squared plus, no, minus actually, minus 10x plus 25. There you go. Okay. What else needs to go on this note card? You can put the quadratic formula on the note card if you want.
Oh, we're just putting that on?
That's the only thing that I really think that you need. I don't care what else you put on there. Whatever. Bet.
So we can go whatever.
Sure. Sure. If there's other stuff you want to put on there.
Solutions again, negative.
Oh, yeah. So for discriminant, if it is a negative number, how many solutions do you have?
No solution.
0.
None. If it is a positive number, how many solutions do you have?
2.
2 because of plus and minus, right? If it is a 0,
1.
there's one solution. Okay? Oh, and maybe discriminant. B squared minus 4AC. Shh. Okay. Feeling good?
I'm gonna add a lot tonight.
Oh, the eyes.
Oh, the eyes.
Yeah, the whole eye
Do
thing.
the eye thing.
Do you want the cheats?
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, come on.
You don't have to anything there.
Let's go I4, I5, I6, I7. Huh. All right. I4 is I squared squared. So it's negative 1 squared, which is positive 1. In other words, it's divisible by 4. It's going to be positive 1. I'm going to skip over to 6. This one is I squared cubed. So it's negative 1 cubed, which is negative 1. So if it's even, but not divisible by 4, right? It's going to be negative 1. Even, but not divisible by 1. Okay, 5 is I squared squared plus 1, or plus an I, times an I, times an I.
Time.
This is negative 1 squared, which is 1 times I, which is I. Okay? So in other words, I'll write this in symbol format. Can we do this? 4n plus 1. If your exponent is 4 times a number plus 1. Yeah? Okay? This one, I to the 7th, is I squared cubed times another I. So negative 1 to the 3rd is negative 1i, or negative I. So this is 4n minus 1. It's 1 less than 4 times the number. Does that make sense? Your exponent is 4 times the number plus 1. This exponent is 4 times the number minus 1, right? Like 8 would be minus 1. Yeah. Okay, that's the cheats. I squared is negative 1 if you want to put that on there. Okay.
Would you have any spray paint?
What?
Would you have any spray paint?
What color?
Black.
Let me go see what I have. Not very much. I'll see what I have.
Sweet. Black or red?
Black and yellow.
watch the video. I'm gonna see if she stopped